boys and girls, to this inquiry activity. So in this activity, we are going to collect information about an object that uses light to communicate. To give you a hint, look at the right side in this photo. What we call this object? What we call this object? Grade 1? Do you know? Yes, we call it lighthouse. We call it lighthouse. So in this inquiry activity, we are going to collect information about this lighthouse, and we will know how it works. So let's go on. Okay. First of all, we have to ask a question. They're asking you here to ask a question. So what question will you answer about your device? So they want you to ask any question that you want to ask it to collect, or you want to know about this device, the lighthouse. What do you want to know about the lighthouse? So, do you want to know how does this lighthouse work? Me too. So let's write our question. How does a lighthouse work? How does a lighthouse work? So kindly grade 1, bring your book, bring your pencil. Open your book on page 52 and write down the answers. Let's move on. So investigate. Now we have to start collecting information about lighthouse. So they're asking you here, number 1, use books and online resources to learn about your device. So I'm gonna show you right now a video. I brought it from the online resources. So after we watch this video, you have to draw a picture of this device. It's a lighthouse, and label the picture. So let's start.
Look at this drawing of a lighthouse. Chances are, if you do not live near an ocean, then you have not seen a lighthouse in person. A lighthouse is a special house with a really tall section that rises above the rest of the house and lights up the sky and shoreline. Lighthouses actually use their light to communicate with the ships. The light is very bright and rotates in all directions, so ships from all angles can identify the lighthouse and know land is near. Lighthouses were created to help ships at sea when there was stormy or foggy weather. It helped sailors and ships get back to the shores safely. Some lighthouses have a keeper actually living inside at all times. They work to maintain the lighthouse and keep things in good condition. Next time you're near the ocean, look for a lighthouse.
So grade 1. Do you see that the lighthouse have a tall section that raises above the rest of the house and lights up the sky? So why it lights up the sky? Cause what? Yes, cause it communicate with sailors and ships to help them to see when it's stormy and foggy weather. So it's help the sailors to be safe. Okay, now let's answer question number 2. Draw a picture of your device. So we will draw a picture of the lighthouse, then we will label it. So I found this picture. I think it's easy to draw it, but if it's hard to you to draw it, ask one of your family member to help you. Okay, what we call it again? A lighthouse. So we have to write the name of this object. It's a lighthouse. What about writing here the name of this room? It's a lantern room. Lantern room. Okay. Let's see question number 2 on page 53. So they're asking you here to write the answer to your question. So do you remember our question? How does the lighthouse work? How does the lighthouse work? For your research. So the lighthouse in the past they use what? They use fire to communicate with the ships. But in these days, nowadays, they use what? They use electricity to communicate. So also here, I want to ask you to write your answer. Early lighthouses used fire to communicate with sailors. Modern lighthouses use electricity. So, yes, thank you for writing the answers. Number 4, this is the last question in our activity. What else would you like to learn about this device? So what else would you like to learn about your device? So write another question. So here they're asking you to write another question. Think. Okay, Miss Huda, what do you want to know about this lighthouse? I want to know how far away can the beam of light be seen. So I want to know what's the distance that sailors can see this beam. This is the beam, the one that rotates. Okay, here. So let's write the answer. How far away can the beam of light be seen? Also, grade 1, you can write any question do you want to know to answer then about the lighthouse. This is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. See you inshallah in the next video.